I accused my 28-year-old male fiance of cheating on me, 26-year-old female, and left the house.
Oh.
My fiance and I have been in a relationship for the last 6 years, engaged for the last 2 years, and we are about to get married in November 2024. Going to try and not make this long. She lied, it's very long. On Monday, I woke up around 2 a.m. to go to the bathroom. As I walked past my fiance's side of the bed, his phone went off with a message. I got curious and looked. The message was from a girl called Angie. The message said, "It was good to see you again, and I had a lot of fun. We should do it again sometime." I took his phone with me to the bathroom and read their chats. Nothing sexual or even flirty, but there was a bunch of conversations of meeting up at her place, what they did that day, all the fun they were having.
Oh, boy.
I remember yesterday that I wanted to do something with him, but he couldn't as his sister was in town, and they have arranged to meet and hang out for months now. He did invite me to go along, but I didn't go. Didn't want to take away from his time with his sister. My thoughts immediately went to him cheating on me.
Oh, boy.
And I started to bawl like a baby in the bathroom.
Jeez, Louise.
My fiance came rushing into the bathroom to see what was going on. I was not as quiet as I thought I was in the end. When he came close to me and asked what was going on, I told him not to touch me. He looked hurt in that moment and took a step back. I gave him his phone and told him, "Explain yourself," through my tears.
Oh, no.
He took the phone, looked, and laughed.
Oh, my gosh.
Then I saw him laughing. I got up and stormed out, locking myself in the spare bedroom.
Oh, my goodness.
He came to the bedroom and through the door said he was sorry for laughing and tried to explain himself.
Oh, my gosh.
Before he said anything else, I told him to leave. He then left to our bedroom. That morning before he woke up, I grabbed some of my things and came to my sister's house.
Oh, my.
I have been here since Tuesday morning, too afraid to go home.
Afraid?
He sent me a message that morning saying he heard and saw me leave, but didn't want to stop me because of what happened the night before. Again, he said sorry for laughing, but the situation was just ridiculous in the moment, and his tired brain responded with laughter. I sent back some hurtful things and that he is a cheater. He responded. Angie's a nickname for my sister, Angelina. He told me to confirm with his sisters if I didn't believe him, and told me check Facebook and Insta if I need proof because pictures were posted of where they met up yesterday. He didn't say anything to the hurtful thing I said to him or anything else, but told me the house is open for me to come back anytime I like. And when I do, we will have a serious conversation about what happened and what will happen going forward. I'm scared to go home because I feel like he will be breaking up with me. And I don't want that. How can I handle this? I know I was wrong for the way I acted. I acted like a child. I overreacted.
Yep.
How can I fix this? What can I do now?
Jeez. That's. Oh, my gosh. You said she was, what, 26?
I don't remember how old she is, but she's two types of stupid. Yes, she is 26.
First of all, she don't know the sister name.
Well, let's get to the comments. Good segue. Good segue. Let's get to some of these comments. How did you not put Angie and Angelina together as the sister of the man you were supposedly marrying?
What is that?
Especially when he told you he was meeting his sister and invited you to go. Sorry, but this is your own damn idiotic fault.
Yes.
Especially since y'all have been together 6 years. You mean in all that time you've never heard her called Angie?
What is that? That's asinine.
Another comment. Even if you hadn't heard him call her Angie before, you knew that his sister's name was Angelina, which is obviously very similar, and that she was in town, and he'd been hanging out with her, and you immediately jumped to assuming he was cheating?
I know you got to explain things to me that you would not have had to explain.
I'm sorry, but this is absolutely buck wild of a reaction. If he doesn't break up with you, you need to get yourself into therapy ASAP and figure out where this knee-jerk reaction came from.
Agreed.
In fact, you really should do that either way because this level of trust issue as an otherwise stable 6-year relationship is not normal.
It is not. Oh my! It's so many other things though.
Unless you're leaving out something huge like past infidelity. Original poster says, nothing like that at all. He has always been loving and never hid anything from me. We know the password to every device each other owns.
But my whole thing was, if I get up in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom and your phone goes off, I don't even think to look at it. Like, so she was curious. Like, why were you curious in the first place? Then she continued to read more about it. If I had saw something on your phone, remote by the TV and the phone's there, and I saw it, I wouldn't then open it up to go through what? This is something else underneath there.
I think going through your partner's phone is the worst shit ever. Let me just go on record. I think that is just
Yeah.
the dumbest shit because it's obviously a trust issue. As I've said before, I will say again, this is how I really am. If I have to worry about who
No.
you with, what you're doing,
There's no point in being together.
Dunzo. I
It's
can't do it.
I can't waste my time.
But let's just say she saw the phone, and it was just an inappropriate message.
Yeah.
Like, she's not weird then, but the message wasn't inappropriate. It was from Angie.
That's first. That's what I'm saying. First,
I'm surprised she didn't jump to, aha, you're cheating on someone who has the same name as your sister. Or, aha, you're cheating with your sister. Because you sound ridiculous. More comments.
Then you gonna go into the bathroom? Like, so you had to like hide about it? Like, if I really felt that way, if I really felt it was something, you waking up. I don't even get that.
Another comment. I hate to be the asshole, but I'm curious to why cheating was the first thing you went to. If he's never given you a reason to believe he's cheating, and when he was especially clear about what and who he was going to see, I can't help but feel like there's some projection or guilt on your end. Original poster says, I was cheated on before by my previous boyfriend and found out in an utmost similar way.
It's been 6 years.
He's not cheating and you want to get married to him.
And you want to get married. It's been 6 years. And don't forget the most important part, because there's like parts of this. He invited you to go with him. What?
Original poster said, before someone asked, I have heard him referring to his sister as Angie in the past, but my brain didn't put it together that night.
Oh my gosh. Because she didn't want to. She wanted some drama.
Well, I'm not going to say that.
Huh?
There's an update, though.
Let's get to the update.
I need an update sound. I need something for the update sounds. Let me finish this other edit that she had. I have been at my sister's house since Tuesday morning, too afraid to go home, and the only text I have gotten from him so far is asking if I'm okay and good night. When I try to talk over the phone, he says, we will talk when you are home. He won't be doing it over the phone.
That's right.
The conversation is to be had face to face.
Like that.
Now here's the update that she gave a few days later.
Okay.
Update. I don't know what to do now. My fiance left me. This morning, I got ready to go home. Before I left, I had a final conversation with my sister, and she basically said the same as all of you. During our conversation, the doorbell rung, and my sister went to have a look at who was there so early on a Sunday. My fiance walked in, and I was actually excited to see him. I went in to hug him, but he pushed me away. I felt hurt in that moment, and he asked to speak to me in private. We went up to the guest room where I was staying. I'm not going to say everything we discussed on here, but the short of the story is he found it very childish for me to run out of the house without talking to him.
Facts.
He said he could forgive all that because misunderstandings happen. But what he can't forgive is the way I acted and ignored him and hid from him the last week.
That's right.
My insecurities all throughout these years have taken a toll on him, and he is done. The fact that a conversation with his sister caused me to do all this made him see me in a different light. I did try and explain, and he laughed at me saying my reasoning is bullshit.
Yep.
It's not just he, but the whole family refers to his sister as Angie, and I know that. He even brought up the instances where I called her Angie myself.
Yep.
I tried to tell him that when I saw the messages, my mind just went blank, and he responded with, stop making excuses, I'm done with this.
Yep.
He stood on business.
I love it.
He then said, it's better to break up because he doesn't see this relationship going any further. I showed him all my stuff was packed and that I wanted to go home today. He just responded, too little, too late.
Yep.
He said it as if he was in a movie with no emotion on his face. When he looked at me, all I saw on his face for some reason is pity for me. He said he will be canceling everything, and all the money that I have spent on the wedding so far will be in my account as soon as he gets the refunds.
Woo.
Before he left, he just said, I hope you will find someone that will be able to handle all your childishness and insecurities, but that won't be me.
Ooh.
He brought up He brought all my things to my sister's house. He and two of his friends unload everything on my sister's lawn and left. What do I do now? I haven't been able to eat the whole day and just keep crying. How can I fix this?
No.
I know I was wrong, but it's not fair that he will dump me because of this.
Yeah. I don't know if there's no fixing. It's really about grieving and moving on. Because I think he was in, that's something similar I would do. And it wasn't just a fact. Like, I thought he was more than like open. Like, he didn't even trip when she left. She went to her sister's house. He's like saying, how are you? Good night. But how did it take that many days for you to come home?
So this was a Tuesday? No, this was a Sunday that he came over.
Yeah.
Remember when she started posting, it was Tuesday.
Yeah, that's too long.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because your sister texted you.
Yeah.
That cheating bitch.
Oh, I love it. He packed all the shit up. I love it.
He stood on business.
Yeah, see that he healthy.
The reason why I'm calling this Why Did I Get Married? Because if you're marrying into this, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, she said, what can she do? And I would like for you to tell her what she can do.
I'd tell her to move on. Because it seems like he's already made up his mind. That part of, like, if she had gone back, if this was still like Tuesday or Wednesday, she need to take her ass home. She needs to be honest with him. She needs to talk to him, maybe offer some therapy, counseling together with him, be apologetic, humble, like vulnerable as you're supposed to be with someone you're marrying, kind of thing. And then try to rekindle, rebuild. At this point, he threw that shit out. She needs to let him be. Maybe later on they can spark something because he saw something he wanted to marry.
Yeah, hell
her.
no.
But I think he's done.
No.
I think he's done. She needs to grieve and move on.
He said the years of her insecurities have weighed on him.
Yeah.
Here's what you can do to improve the situation. Let this relationship go. What you are displaying is an anxious attachment style. This is something I work with people on a lot. How you relate to people. And because of you having the fear, you are pushing him away. Now that's called an avoidant attachment style. But here's what I mean. He's trying to be healthy. He's trying to be understanding. And you're still being anxious about, is he going to cheat? Is he going to leave me? Does he love me? That's your anxiety. You've experienced some trauma. You were cheated on before, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But this isn't him. And as the phrase goes, you're bleeding on people that didn't cut you.
Yeah.
You, by your own words, he's been stable, supportive. You've never had to worry, but you're still letting this worry from another relationship, which means you're still in that other relationship emotionally because the trauma is still there. I don't mean that she's still in love with him or anything like that.
No.
But the trauma from that is still living with you.
She hasn't processed. Yeah.
You have to do something to work on this.
Yep.
I recommend therapy. You can go to Psychology Today. It's a nationwide, maybe even worldwide, I'm not sure, but it's definitely nationwide, like a yellow book of therapists. I'm on Psychology Today. Look for the therapist in your area because obviously I'm not your therapist. This is all entertainment. But find a therapist that takes your insurance or that you can afford, that works with you on sliding scale, and tell them, I have a lot of anxiety. I have trauma from being cheated on previously, whatever other relationship things you might have seen growing up or in previous relationships. I need to work on my attachment style so I don't keep doing this in my relationships.
Yeah.
That's it. Let him go. Let him grieve what he thought was going to. He knew it wasn't working, though, because that's insane. So I did the healthy thing. I gave the healthy answer. These are the stories. I'm not doing all this healthy shit, okay?
Yeah.
We're here for the tea.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for him, though. I'm glad we had a story where someone had actually like resolve because that was not going to get any better.
He stood on business.
Yeah, as he should. You gonna leave the damn house, be gone for how many days? You out your mind.